Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so happy you are here today. My name is Miss Penelope, and I am your English teacher. This is a very special lesson, and I am very excited to share it with you. Today, we are going to learn about one very small word. This word is only 3 letters long. The word is the, T-H-E, the. It is a tiny word, but it is one of the most important words in the English language. In fact, it is the most common word in English. You will hear it and see it everywhere, in books, in songs, in conversations, and on television. So what does the do? Well, the is what we call an article. Now do not worry about that word, article. I will explain it right now in very simple English. An article is a small word that comes before a noun. A noun is a word for a person, a place, or a thing. An article tells us something special about that noun, and the is a very special article because it tells us that we are talking about a specific thing, a particular one, not just anyone. By the end of this lesson, you will understand when to use the. You will be able to use it in your own sentences, and you will feel much more confident with your English. I promise you, you can do this. So let us begin. Let us start with the big question. What is the? As I said, the is an article. In English, we have 2 types of articles. The first type is the indefinite article. The indefinite articles are a and an. The second type is the definite article. The definite article is the. Today we are focused only on the definite article. Now, what does definite mean? Definite means specific. It means certain. It means we know exactly which one we are talking about. Think of it this way. Imagine you are with your friend, and you are both looking at a table. On the table, there is one red apple. You can say to your friend, "Please give me the apple." You both know which apple. There is only one apple on the table. It is that specific apple. That is why you use the. You use the when the listener, the person you are talking to, already knows which thing you mean. Let me say that again because it is very important. We use the when both the speaker and the listener know which specific thing we are talking about. This can happen in a few different situations. Let me explain each one slowly. The first situation is when there is only one of something. There is only one sun in our sky. There is only one moon. There is only one earth. Because there is only one, we always say, the sun, the moon, the earth. We know exactly which one. There is no other. The second situation is when we mention something for the second time. The first time you talk about something new, you often use a or an. But the second time and every time after, you use the. For example, I have a cat. The cat is very cute. The first time I said a cat, you did not know which cat, but the second time I said the cat. Now you know, we are talking about my cat, the same cat I just mentioned. The third situation is when something is clear from the context. Context means the situation around us. For example, if you walk into a cinema, a movie theater, and you say, "Where is the screen?" Everyone understands. There is only one big screen in that cinema. You do not need to explain which screen. It is obvious. It is clear from the situation. The fourth situation is when we are talking about something unique. Something unique is one of a kind. For example, the president of a country. There is only one president at a time. The Eiffel Tower. There is only one Eiffel Tower in the world. The Great Wall of China. These are unique things, and we always use the with them. Now, there is one more very important rule. Are you ready? Good. We use the with superlatives. A superlative is when something is the biggest, the best, the tallest, the most beautiful. Because if something is the best, it means there is nothing better. It is number one. It is the only one at the top. so we always use the with superlatives. For example, the tallest building, the best student, the most delicious food. And we also use the with some specific types of nouns, like rivers, mountain ranges, oceans, deserts, and groups of islands. For example, the Amazon River, the Alps, the Pacific Ocean, the Sahara Desert. But we do not use the with most single mountains, lakes, or countries. For example, we say Mount Everest, no the. We say Lake Victoria, no the. We say France, no the. But we say the United States, the Netherlands, because these names include a common noun like states or lands. Do not worry too much about this right now. You will learn more about this as you continue to study English. For today, the most important thing is to understand the basic idea of the. So, to summarize the explanation, we use the when we are talking about a specific thing that both the speaker and the listener know about. We use it when there is only one, when something has been mentioned before, when it is clear from the context, and when something is unique or the best of its kind. Great! You are already doing so well. Now let us look at some examples. Now we are going to look at some example sentences together. This is my favorite part. I will read each sentence. I will explain why we use the, and then I will read it one more time. Listen carefully and think about the meaning. Example number 1. Please close the door. Why do we say the door? Because we are in a room and there is one door. We both know which door. It is the door of this room. It is specific. So we say the door. Example number 2. I can see the moon tonight. Why do we say the moon? Because there is only one moon. There is only one moon that goes around the earth. Everyone knows which moon we are talking about. So we always say the moon. Example number 3. She bought a book. The book is very interesting. In the first sentence, we say a book because we are mentioning it for the first time. You do not know which book yet. But in the second sentence, we say the book because now we both know which book. It is the same book from the first sentence. Do you see? Great job. That is a very important rule. Example number 4. The Nile is the longest river in the world. Here we use the twice. The Nile, because it is a specific river, a famous river. And the longest river, because it is a superlative. When something is the most or the best or the longest, we always use the longest river in the world. Wonderful. Example number 5. Can you turn off the light? Imagine you and a friend are in a bedroom. There is one light on the ceiling. You say, can you turn off the light? It is clear from the context. Both of you know which light, so we use the light. Example number 6. The children are playing in the garden. Here we use the twice again. The children means specific children, perhaps our children or the children we were just talking about. And the garden means a specific garden, maybe our garden or the garden we both know. Both uses of the tell us we are talking about specific things. Example number 7. He is the best teacher in the school. The best is a superlative. He is number 1. He is better than all the other teachers. And the school means a specific school that we both know. Maybe the school where we study. You are doing really, really well. Example number 8. The sun rises in the east. There is only one sun. There is only one direction called east. These are unique things. So we say the sun, the east. This is a fact about the world, and we use the because these things are specific and one of a kind. Example number 9. I want to visit the Eiffel Tower one day. There is only one Eiffel Tower. It is in Paris, France. It is a unique landmark. Because it is the only one in the world, we always say the Eiffel Tower. You cannot say an Eiffel Tower because there is only one. Example number 10. They swam in the ocean. Here, the ocean refers to a specific ocean, the one near them, or the one we are talking about. Maybe they were at the beach and everyone knows which body of water is there, so we use the ocean. Here is a bonus example. Number 11. The president made an important speech today. The president tells us we are talking about a specific president, the president of a particular country, the one we are both thinking about. There is only one president at a time, so we use the. Great, great, great. You are making wonderful progress. Let me give you 2 more examples so you can really feel the pattern. She is the most beautiful woman in the room. The most beautiful is a superlative, and the room is a specific room we are both in. We use the in both places. Please pass me the salt. You are sitting at the dinner table. The salt is right there on the table. You both know which salt. You say, please pass me the salt. Perfect use of the. Now it is time to practice. This is how you learn. You listen, you think, and you try. Do not be afraid of making mistakes. Every mistake is a step forward. I believe in you. I am going to give you some sentences. In each sentence, there is a blank, an empty space. Your job is to decide, should we use the in this space? Think about the rules we learned. Ready? Let us go. Practice sentence 1. I live near blank river. Now think, is this a specific river? Are we talking about a particular river that is near my home? Yes. Both the speaker and the listener know which river. It is the river near the speaker's home. So the answer is the river. I live near the river. Practice sentence 2. Blank Earth is our planet. Is there only one Earth? Yes, there is only one Earth in our solar system. So we say, the Earth is our planet. The Earth. One of a kind. Practice sentence 3. She is Chira, tallest student in the class. This is a superlative, tallest. When something or someone is the most or the tallest or the best, we use the. So we say, she is the tallest student in the class. The tallest, excellent. Practice sentence 4. He opened blank window to let in some fresh air. They are in a room. There is one window. It is clear which window. So we say, he opened the window. The window. You are getting it. Practice sentence 5. I saw a dog yesterday. Blank dog was very friendly. The first time, a dog. We did not know which dog. The second time, the dog. Now we know. It is the same dog. So the answer is, the dog was very friendly. Well done. Practice sentence 6. We visited blank Louvre Museum in Paris. The Louvre is a famous and unique museum. There is only one Louvre Museum. So we say, we visited the Louvre Museum. The Louvre Museum. One of a kind. Practice sentence 7. Blank stars are beautiful at night. Are we talking about specific stars? A particular group of stars we can see from where we are standing? Yes, so we say, the stars are beautiful at night. The stars. We can look up and see them right now. Practice sentence 8. Please bring me blank medicine from the shelf. Imagine you are at home. You are sick. You ask your family member to bring you medicine from a specific shelf you are looking at. Both of you know which medicine, which shelf. So you say, please bring me the medicine from the shelf. The medicine, the shelf. 2 uses of the. You did a fantastic job. Every one of those is correct. Now let us do a quick review, a quick comparison, to help you understand the difference between a and they. Because sometimes students confuse them, and that is completely normal. Think about these 2 sentences. Sentence A, I see a bird. Sentence B, I see the bird. What is the difference? In sentence A, I see a bird. You are telling me there is a bird somewhere, any bird. You are seeing a bird for the first time. I do not know which bird. In sentence B, I see the bird. We both already know about a specific bird. Maybe we were watching a bird together, or we talked about a special bird before. The bird means that particular one. Do you feel the difference? I hope you do, because you are understanding it beautifully. Let me give you one more comparison. Sentence A, I need a pen. Sentence B, I need the pen. Sentence A, I need a pen, means any pen will do. Please give me any pen. I just want to write something. Sentence B, I need the pen, means a specific pen. Maybe it is the special pen on your desk, or the pen we were just talking about. The pen is particular. A pen is general. That is the key difference. Oh, what a wonderful lesson we have had today. You have worked so hard, and I am so very proud of you. Let us go back and remember everything we learned together. Today, we learned about the word the. We learned that the is the definite article in English. Definite means specific. We use the when both the speaker and the listener know which particular thing they are talking about. We learned 4 main situations when we use the. First, when there is only one of something, like the sun, the moon, or the earth. Second, when we mention something for the second time, like I have a cat. The cat is cute. Third, when it is clear from the context which thing we mean, like close the door. When there is only one door in the room. And fourth, when something is unique or one of a kind, like the Eiffel Tower or the president. We also learned that we use the with superlatives. Words like the best, the tallest, the most beautiful, the longest. We practiced with many example sentences. Do you remember some of them? Please close the door. The sun rises in the east. She is the tallest student in the class. He opened the window. The dog was very friendly. These are all beautiful examples of the used correctly. And we compared the with a. We use a when something is general or new. We use the when something is specific and already known. I want you to do one small thing after this lesson. Think of 5 sentences using the. Write them down or say them out loud. Practice makes perfect, and you are already doing so well. You came to this lesson as a beginner, and now you understand one of the most important words in the English language. That is truly amazing. Every big journey starts with one small step, and today you took a very important step. Remember, learning English takes time, and that is completely okay. Be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Every lesson, every word, every sentence, it all adds up. And I will be here with you every step of the way. If you enjoyed this lesson, please click the like button below. It really helps other students find these lessons and enjoy them too. And please do not forget to subscribe to this channel so you never miss a new lesson. Every week we have new grammar topics, new vocabulary, new practice, all designed just for you, the English learner. Thank you so very much for watching. Thank you for your time, your effort, and your wonderful attitude. I hope to see you in the next lesson very soon. Until then, keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep believing in yourself. You are doing a great job. Goodbye for now, and take care.